Good morning, students. So in our previous class we have started the chapter decimal. Okay, and we have discussed about the basics concept of the chapter decimal, and we have solved a few sums from the chapter decimal exercise 3a. So let us continue it from here. So in our previous class we have done up to 3, I guess. So now we are starting from question number 4. Let us see what is our question number 4. Question number 4 says, convert each of the following into decimals, into like decimals. So I've already discussed our previous class what is like decimal, how to convert it. Let us do that. Question number 4. Question is 6.5, 16.03. And then we have 0.274, 119.4. Okay. So how to convert them into like decimal? The easy way is to do it by column. Okay. So at first write the given decimals. Clear? Now you check which is lacking. What is lacking? Here it is 3 digit, so make it 3 digit. Okay, here before point 3 digit, so make it 3 digit. Okay, so very easily we can convert them into like decimals. Okay, let us solve the next one, question number 5 then. Here we have to give ascending or descending order. We have already discussed what is ascending order and descending order. In ascending order it is from small number to big number, whereas in descending order it is from big number to small number. So here they have asked us to write greater than or less than, that means ascending or descending. Okay, let us check our first question. 78.23. 69.85. Okay, now as you can see, at first we will check the whole number part. There it is 78, there it is 69. So obviously 78 is greater than 69. Greater means big. 78 is a big number, so therefore we give this sign. This sign is called greater than sign. Greater than sign. Okay, next do the second one. 3.406, 3.46. 3.406, 3.46. So see the whole number part, 3 and 3 they are same. Now make them like fraction. Here it is 3 digit after point, so make it 3 digit. Now you check after decimal, after the point 406, after the point 460. So which is greater, 406 or 460? Obviously 460 is greater, this is less, so we give this sign. This is less than sign. Less than sign. Okay, let us do the next one, question number 3. 5.68, 5.86. 5.68, I think here it is 86, I think. 5.68, 5.86. 5.68 box 5.86. Now whole number part 5 same. After decimal here is 68, after decimal here is 86. So obviously 68 is less than 86, so we give less than sign. Next, question number 4. 14.05, 14.005. 14.05 box 14.005. So at first we make them like decimals. So here 2 digit, here 2 digit, here 3 digit, here 2 digit, so make it like. Now whole number part is same, so after point we will check 0 0 same. Next here is 50, here is 05, so which is greater? Obviously 50 is greater than 05, right? So therefore this number will be greater than this number. Clear? Okay, so I hope you have understood this. Fine, let us go to the next question then. Question number 6. Okay, what is question number 6? Arrange in ascending order. So now we are going to make or arrange into ascending order. Let us see that. First question is 4.6, 7.4, 4.6, 7.4, 4.58, 7.32, 4.58, 7.32, and then we have 4.06, 4.06. Okay, we have, this is question number 1, question number 1 of question number 6. So first we will convert them into like decimals, right? So 4.6, 7.4, 4.58, 7.32, 4.06. So make them like decimals like this. Now you check the whole number part. 4, here 4, there 4. So now we will compare between these three. So 4 same. Now here it is 60, here 58, here 06. Obviously this is less, right? Ascending order means from small to big. So first we will write this, and then we will give less than sign. In ascending order we give less than sign. So this is done. Now between 58 and 60, obviously this is less, so we give 4.58. Next is 4.6, and what remain? This remain, and this remain, these two remain. Now check 7 7 same. So 3 2 and 4 0, which is less? 3 2 less, so less than we give 7.32, and finally we give 7.40, so less than 7.40. That is how we do ascending order. Again, this order is ascending order. Ascending order. Clear? I hope you have understood this. Okay, so let us move on then. Let us do 6 ka 2. Or rather, let us do 6 ka 4. 4 is much challenging. Let us do 6 ka 4. What is the question? 2.2, 2.202, 2.2, 2.202. Then we have 2.02, 22.2, 2.02, 22.2, and then finally we have 2.002, 2.002. So again we make them like decimals, so convert it like this: 2.202, 2.02, 22.2, then 2.002. So again 3 decimal place after point, so we make each of them having 3 decimal place after point. Before that it's having 2 decimal place, 2 whole number place, so we make each of them, every one of them making having 2 decimal place. Now we compare, see 02, 02, 02 and 02, so we compare this and this. Now each of them having whole number part same, so now we we look into the decimal number part. Here it is 200, 020, then we have 202 and here 002, which is less? Obviously this is less, so we give 2.002 less. Then after that we have, I think, this 020, right? So we give this number less than 2.02, again give less than, so between 200 and 202, obviously this is less, so we give 2.2, then give less than, this is done, therefore next this, so 2.202. So this done. So what is remain? This. So at last you give, okay, 22.2. Clear? So that is how ascending order is being done. So let us move on, and now we are going to do descending order sum. Let us do 7 ka 2. Let us do, okay. Seven ka 2. What is there? At first write the sum. 2.6, 2.26, 2.6, 2.26, 2.06, 2.007, 2.06, 2.007, and then we have 2.3, 2.3. Now write in ascending order. At first write them in like decimal. So write 2.6, 2.26, 2.06, 2.007, and write 2.3. So make them like decimals, right? So whole number part, each and every one of them same. Clear? Remember, we are doing a descending order sum. We will write in descending order. Descending order. Descending order means from big to small. So at first we need to write the big number. So whole number part same. So now we compare the decimal number part. See, here it is 600, here 260, here 60, here 7 and 300. So which is big? This one 600. So at first we write this one greater than. We will use here greater than sign from big to small. So first big number. Next compare 300, 7, 260. So obviously 300. So you will write 2.3 greater than. So this one done. Now 260, 60007. So obviously this one. So we will write 2.26 greater than. So this one is also done. Now 2.060 and 007. So obviously this is. So we will write 2.06, and finally this greater than. This one is also done. So this one is left. So at last we will write 2.007. Clear? So that is how a descending order sum is being done. Let us move on and do question number 8. Here the conversion will be required. Conversion means those who have learned in your junior classes, that kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, and so on. We will revise that concept once more. So remember, this table you have learned, or this sequence you have learned in your junior classes, okay? So you know kilometer, then hectometer, then decameter, then meter, then decimeter, then centimeter, and then millimeter. Now you have also learned, when we go up, from down to up, when we go up we divide, and when we go down we multiply. Clear? Okay. Now come back to our question number 8. Express 45 millimeter in centimeter, meter and kilometer. So 45 mm, that means millimeter. At first we are converting in centimeter. So centimeter means one place, so we will divide by 10. So 45 divided by 10. So it will be what? 4.5. We already know how. 10. So from right, after one place we give the decimal. Next we convert it into, this becomes centimeter. Now we convert it into meter. So how many places? 1, 2, 3. So therefore we are going to divide by 1, 2, 3. Clear? So obviously this one will be 0.04530. So from right, after 3 place we give the point. This one is meter. Now if you want to convert it into kilometer, so 45 divided by, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So therefore we are going to divide after 1 6 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So obviously this one will be 0. Kilometer. Okay, after 6 place 1 2 3 4 5 6, after 6 you give the point. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, after 6 you give the point. So that's how it is being converted. Okay, now let us do question number 9 then. Okay, here also a conversion will be used between rupees and paisa. Question number 9, we know what 1 rupees is equals to 100 paisa, right? Therefore 1 paisa will be 1 by 100 rupees. That means what? To convert from paisa to rupees we divide by 100. So you write that also. To convert into rupees we divide by 100. Okay, so now what is our question? Question number 1 says convert 8 paisa into rupees. Question number 1, 8 paisa. Therefore we are dividing it by what? 100. So 8 by 100, so it will be what? 0.08 rupees. Okay, next we are going to use the same concept. It is given 9 rupees 75 paise. So 9 rupees 75 paise. At first convert them into rupees. So paise. So 9 rupees means what? 900 paise plus 75 paisa. So it becomes 975 paisa. If you want to convert it into rupees, so you divide it by 100 and this becomes therefore rupees. Now 2 zeros, so therefore from right after 2 place you give the decimal point. So this becomes 9.75. Clear? Okay. Now similarly we are going to use a conversion to do the next one, 10 ka 1. Question is we have to convert 65 meter into kilometer. So again kilometer, hectometer, decameter and then meter. So they have given what? They have given 65 meter. 65 meter. So we are going up, therefore we are dividing by half, dividing it by what? See 1 2 3. So therefore we are dividing after 1 3 zeros. Clear? And this becomes kilometer. So it becomes 0.065 kilometer. Similarly question number 2, they say 284 meter. So 284 meter, if you want to convert it into kilometer, so we are dividing it by 1000 by similar argument. So it becomes 0.284 kilometer. Clear? So that's how it is being done. Therefore students, we have completed exercise 3A. Clear? So now therefore we can move on to our next exercise, exercise 3B, where we will learn addition first. Okay, so let us move on then. Okay, question number 1, addition. So when we are doing addition, first we need to remember is at first we need to convert them into like decimals. So what you will do is at first you write them again column wise as I have been writing previously. So let us see the sum. 16.8, so you write in column wise 16.8, 8.7, 8.7, then you have 0.94, 0.94, then we have 6.8, so we have 6.8, and then we have 7.77, 7.77. Your first task is to convert them into like decimals. So we are converting as we have discussed in our previous exercise. Now you can easily add. Addition is same like your childhood, right? Since your childhood. Okay. Clear? So that is how it is being done. let us do question number 3 then. Same way. So 18.6 206.37, 18.6 206.37, 206.37, 8.008, 8.008. What we are doing, we are converting each of them into like decimals. If you write in column method, it will be easy for you to convert. Next, 26.4, and then we have 6.9. Okay, now you can easily add, right? Clear? Okay, so now let us move on and do question number 8 then. Sorry, question number 5 let us do. Again, first we write and convert into like decimal. 26.9, 19.74, 231.769, 0.048. Okay, okay, so now you can easily add them. Okay, similarly let us do next one, 8. Let us do 8. Okay, now you can easily add them. Clear? Oh, just a minute. Okay. Clear? So that is how we do. Again, let me repeat. First, we are converting them into like decimal. As we go on, we write, we convert into like decimals, right? When it is done, we simply add them. Clear? So let us end our class now, and we will continue the class tomorrow or in the next class. Thank you. Have a very nice day.